Started out just a small group of capable fighters from what I heard long time back now. We've just built up since then. Loot a few old military facilities, pull some jobs, and word spreads. Only thing that has kept it together is through discipline and brutality. No one is gonna cross Talon Company and live. That's confidential, kept on a need-to-know basis. Some of these individuals would rather keep a low profile, if you know what I mean. Keep running jobs with us, and you'll probably meet some in the future, though. Simple, you get a contract put out on your head. Talon Company only has room for those that will get the job done, no matter the cost. Someone refuses to do a job, it makes us look bad. Command doesn't like that, so keep that in mind. Commander Jabsko is the base commander around here. What he says goes. Under him is Lieutenant Cantrell. He organizes most of the day-to-day contracts and assignments for me to divvy up for the squads. Then there's me. My job is to be point of call for the men. I don't play favorites and make sure shit gets done. Otherwise, I'm the one getting collared by the officers when things fall apart around here. Other than that, squad sergeants are in charge of their men. Follow the chain of command around here, trooper. We don't slope on orders. Well, an open contract is a job anyone in Talon Company can run. You could think of it as squads all competing against each other to collect on the contract. Nothing wrong with a bit of friendly competition between the mercs. Although we don't allow squads to kill each other over open contracts, obviously. Anyone caught doing that will quickly find the next contract on them. And for obvious reasons, the others will definitely be motivated to kill someone marked traitor, let me tell you. Closed contracts, on the other hand, are for specific squads only. They're usually a way for the bosses to test a squad's ability, loyalty, or just to see if they are more capable for promotion. Either that, or just they want complete assurance the job goes right, using select teams. As a squad rises through the ranks and makes a name for themselves, they'll be given access to more sensitive work. Pay is a lot better for these jobs, so there's a little incentive for you to rise amongst the more common grunt work. Negative, bosses don't deal with the squads directly unless they have specific business, chain of command, and all that. Unless you're a squad sergeant, you deal with me, and that's all you need to know. You can. I wouldn't advise it. Your squad all get rated as a group, so running jobs on your own will make them look bad as a result. Unless stated otherwise, it's recommended you keep your squad mates close. Also, they'll probably be pissed they're not getting a cut from the contract. Well, besides Gamma Squad, the other main squads housed on site are Alpha, Beta, and Delta. Delta Squad's currently the highest ranking squad for performance. If the bosses want a job done right, they send them. Alpha Squad is ranked just below them. They used to be the top performer, but they've been having bad luck on contracts lately, so they've fallen behind. Beta Squad is the next rank. They're just above Gamma, but not by much. They mostly just run the straightforward work for easy scores, though. Gamma is the newest addition, so they've still got work to put in, but, well, I guess we'll see what your squad is capable of. The rest of the guys get shuffled around or get assigned to different locations out there, so they're not worth keeping track of for the most part. That's more for the bosses to handle themselves. We do. Well, the officers organize all of it anyways. We're an independent outfit. We don't have any ties with other groups. We do have clients, though, if that's what you mean. We do jobs for some of the biggest and wealthiest names out here. Everyone out here knows what Talon Company's capable of. If you wanted the job done, who you going to trust? Some random team of Wasteland trash or an organized merc group that always gets the job done? I figured you would have known. Mercs tend not to be the most trustworthy bunch. The officers learned early on that some merc were trying to haggle extra pay for their services. As you can imagine, that messes with our bottom line. This entire thing runs on caps. Caps we earn through our services provided. When people start getting greedy, try and skim the bosses. Then the entire thing turns into a cage match and no one wins. So that's when the officers set up agents whose sole objective is to handle the inflow of contracts and to facilitate the payments. Only those the bosses trust explicitly are allowed to take payment from clients. Ensures we come across professional to our buyers. It also allows me to know exactly who is getting paid what. Like I said, no favorites. Anyone specific? Just some cowboy militia group. You could call them mercenaries, but they seem to have hang-ups on the type of work this job calls for. Huh, not us, though. I don't think I've seen the officers refuse any type of work, good or bad. Just the regular human trash out here. Definitely not well organized. Don't put up much of a fight. Luckily, they cause a lot of the work for us, so can't complain too much, I suppose. Just don't let them catch you out on your own. They get a hold of you, you'll be wishing you were dead. Tough sons of bitches, for sure. Not too smart, but I guess you don't need an IQ over 100 to beat someone to death, especially when you're that size. They cause the most problems out here, especially with how close we are to their territory. Then there's DC. That place is a fucking nightmare. We get a lot of contracts to deal with that area. But for obvious reasons, we charge a lot more too for the work. Ain't no stroll in the park for damn sure. Just some weird fanatics in power armor. We don't have much dealings with them. No one out here gunning for them. They also don't request our services. Bunch of paranoid shut-ins, you ask me. Really the same as the Brotherhood of Assholes. That being said, we do occasionally do work for them. Mostly because they're a fraction of the size and aren't as well equipped out here. They mostly just want help tracking down tech. Those hoarders only care about one thing, anything they can get their hands on. Sure thing. Back to work, Trooper.